listen closely, because this is the truth that your soul has been waiting to hear. Your life is not an accident. Your path is not random. And this moment right now is not for anyone else. It is for you. There is a calling on your life that has been shaped in the quiet places, in the unseen hours when no one else was watching. God has been preparing you for something so personal, so intimate, and so powerful that only you can fulfill it. No one else can walk this path for you. No one else can carry this vision, because it is uniquely designed to match your heart, your talents, and your experiences. The opportunities that are coming to you are not a replay of what someone else has gone through. They are custom made, perfectly aligned with the purpose that has been placed within you from the very beginning. You have been placed here for a reason, and the gifts you carry, the dreams you nurture, and the prayers you've poured out are all pointing to this moment. Too often, people look around at what others are doing and think they are missing out, or that they have fallen behind. But God is saying to you, this is your time. Stop measuring your journey by someone else's success. The blessings that are meant for you cannot be claimed by anyone else. They have your name written on them, and they have been reserved exclusively for you. Every twist, every turn, every delay in your life was a step in the divine choreography that is leading you to this exact season. You were being positioned, you were being equipped, and now the doors are opening, and it is your responsibility to step into what has already been prepared. Too many of us allow fear to tell us we are not ready. Too many allow doubt to whisper that we are unworthy. But the truth is that the very fact that you are sitting here thinking about this moment, feeling the stirring in your spirit, means that you have been chosen. Your presence here is no accident. You have been called, set apart, and equipped on a purpose that only you can accomplish. It is not about perfection. It is about obedience. It is about courage. It is about believing that the plan God has for you is bigger than the fears that try to hold you back. The gifts inside of you are not for display to the world. They are for fulfillment of your destiny. You cannot borrow someone else's anointing. You cannot step into their assignment. You must embrace your own, because it has your fingerprint all over it. Understand this, the timing is intentional. What has been delayed is not denied. The waiting period was for refinement, for growth, for alignment with the calling that is yours alone. Every setback you have endured, every season of loneliness or struggle has been refining you into the person who can now handle what is coming. The doors are opening, but you must recognize them. You must respond. You must walk through them. This is not a general invitation. This is a personal summons. Your destiny is calling, and it will not wait indefinitely. The preparation has been meticulous. The plan has been precise. And now the fear, doubt, insecurity, they are the shadows that have tried to follow you every step of the way, whispering lies in the quiet moments, trying to convince you that you are not enough, that you are not ready, that this calling is too big for you. But hear me clearly, those voices are not yours, and they are not from God. They are the enemy's attempt to distract you, to delay you, and to keep you from stepping into the destiny that has been prepared for you. You have the power to rise above them, to choose faith over fear, and to silence the doubts that have tried to hold you hostage. Every time fear tells you, you can't do this, remember that God has already equipped you for it. Every time doubt says, it's too late, remember that the timing has been set perfectly by the one who knows the beginning from the end. You must understand something vital. Fear will never completely disappear. It will knock on your door. It will try to shake your confidence, and it will try to convince you to turn back. But courage is not the absence of fear. It is moving forward in spite of it. Courage is saying, I will trust God's plan even when I cannot see the full picture. Courage is taking that first step when your legs are trembling, when your heart is racing, when your mind is telling you to stop. Faith is the weapon that overcomes fear. It is the declaration that you will not be defined by the doubts, by the setbacks, or by the voices that try to diminish your worth. Faith says, God, I trust you, and I will walk into the calling you have for me, even if the path is unclear. Doubt is a thief. It wants to steal your confidence, your focus, and your momentum. It wants to make you question your gifts, your abilities, and even your purpose. But remember this, God does not call the qualified, he qualifies the called. Every challenge you've faced, every trial you've endured has been shaping you for this exact moment. The skills you needed, the resilience you had to build, the wisdom you gained, all of it was designed to prepare you to overcome the doubts that rise within you. You are ready. You may not feel ready, and that is exactly why God allows doubt to test you, to prove that faith is stronger than fear, that trust is greater than hesitation. Do not let the opinions of others amplify your fear or deepen your doubt. There will always be voices telling you that you are not capable, that you are not deserving, that your dream is too big. But God's opinion is the only one that truly matters. He knows your potential. He knows your heart. He knows what you were created to accomplish. When fear rises, remember that you are a child of God, and fear has no power over you except the power you give it. When doubt creeps in, remind yourself that God's promises are not dependent on your feelings. They are guaranteed by his word, by his power, and by his timing. Take control of your thoughts. Speak life over your calling. Declare that fear will not rule your decisions, and that doubt will not define your destiny. Step forward in boldness, knowing that every step taken in faith weakens fear and strengthens confidence. Time waits for no one. Opportunities do not linger indefinitely, and moments of divine intervention are often fleeting. This is why urgency is not just a suggestion. It is a command from the Spirit, a call to recognize that what is meant for you will not remain available forever. The message is clear. There are only 5 minutes left before this season passes, before this breakthrough slips through your fingers. God is calling you to awaken from complacency, to rise above hesitation, and to act decisively. The countdown is real, and the time to step into your purpose is now. We live in a world that conditions us to delay. Tomorrow, we say. Next week, we promise ourselves. But how often do those tomorrows become missed opportunities? How often do we let fear Distraction or indecision steal what was meant to be ours. The urgency here is not meant to create panic. It is meant to ignite action. God's plan does not operate on human schedules. It operates on divine timing. The window for your miracle, your breakthrough, your divine appointment has opened, and it will not wait until you feel completely ready. The moment requires your immediate response, your faith-filled action, and your courage to step forward even when uncertainty lingers. Understand this: the 5 minutes left is symbolic of the limited time we are given to recognize and respond to God's call. It is a reminder that delay can cost you what has been divinely assigned to you. Opportunities do not return in the exact same form. Doors open for a season, for a purpose. And when the timing passes, someone else may walk in to take the place that was available. That is not to say that God will not create another opportunity. But the lesson is urgent: be alert, be prepared, and act promptly. Your breakthrough is sensitive to timing. It is waiting for your readiness to align with God's perfect plan. Do not be deceived into thinking that preparation alone is enough. Preparation is essential, yes, but action is the vehicle through which preparation meets purpose. God has prepared you. He has equipped you. He has positioned you. But if you do not step into that divine assignment, it will remain dormant, untouched, and unrealized. The urgency is a call to courage. The urgency is a call to abandon hesitation, to set aside fear, and to embrace the moment with the confidence that God is already with you. Every second that ticks away is an opportunity to move closer to your destiny, or to let it pass without your claim. In this moment, listen closely to the stirring of your spirit. That tug you feel in your heart is not coincidence. It is God speaking directly to you, signaling that now is the time to act. The signs, the confirmation, the alignment of circumstances, all of it points to one truth: the door is open, but it will not remain open indefinitely. The divine is asking you to trust and to move. Hesitation is a luxury that the chosen ones cannot afford. The time for waiting, every trial you have faced, every setback, every moment of disappointment, every closed door, every season of waiting, it was all preparation. God does not waste experiences, and He does not allow struggles to occur without purpose. Your past was never meant to break you. It was meant to shape you. Each difficulty, each hard patch, and each challenge was a step in the divine training program designed to equip you for the assignment that is now before you. The victories that seem delayed, the breakthrough that seems far off, are the results of meticulous preparation in the unseen, in the quiet places where no one else was watching. What you are facing today, the obstacles, the fears, the doubts, they are all indicators that God is positioning you for a greater purpose than you have yet realized. Understand, this preparation does not always look like progress. Sometimes it feels like stagnation. Sometimes it feels like delay. But God is working in the background, molding your character, building your resilience, and developing your faith. The times when doors were closed, when dreams were postponed, when life seemed unfair, were not mistakes. They were rehearsals for the stage you are now ready to step onto. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where you need to be. And every setback, has been a building block for your destiny. The very challenges you once cursed are now the very tools God has used to prepare you for this season. Look back on your life and see the fingerprints of divine preparation everywhere. Every failure taught you humility. Every disappointment taught you patience. Every rejection taught you persistence. Every pain taught you empathy. Every lesson, no matter how painful, was a step toward equipping you to handle the assignment that only you can fulfill. There are no accidents in God's plan. The delays were not denials. They were shaping you, stretching you, and strengthening you for the moment you are about to enter. Your breakthrough will demand strength, wisdom, and faith, and the preparation period has given you all three. Do not despise the waiting period. Do not despise the struggles that felt like burdens. They were the divine classroom where God taught you lessons that could not be learned in comfort or ease. The pressures you felt were the weights that strengthened your spiritual muscles. The pain you endured was the refining fire that removed the impurities and prepared you for a level of impact that only you can have. When you finally step into your breakthrough, you will look back and understand that every moment of preparation was necessary. You will realize that the struggles you despised were actually the very instruments God used to equip you for this divine assignment. Every season of preparation has also been about timing. God is precise. He is never late, but he is never early either. Preparation ensures that when the opportunity arrives, you are ready to walk in fully equipped, fully confident, and fully capable. You cannot claim what you are not prepared for. That is why the delays, the struggles, and the obstacles have been essential. They were shaping you, strengthening you, and readying you for the calling that is uniquely yours. Your past is not your punishment, it is your preparation. Your journey. Stop looking at what belongs to someone else. Stop measuring your worth by comparing your journey to theirs. Your gifts, your calling, and your destiny are uniquely yours, and no one else can fulfill them. Too often, we fall into the trap of comparison, thinking that someone else's success diminishes our potential or that their path should define ours. But God does not operate in duplication. He operates in uniqueness. What has been prepared for you cannot be claimed by anyone else. And the doors that are opening are tailored specifically for you. You were designed with a purpose that no one else can carry, a mission that no one else can complete, and a calling that bears your fingerprint, your heart, and your vision. Your destiny demands that you take ownership. It is not enough to wait for blessings to arrive while watching others receive theirs. Faith without action accomplishes nothing. You must step into your purpose boldly, confidently, and without hesitation. Stop letting fear, doubt, or past failures convince you that someone else is better equipped to succeed. The opportunities that are coming your way have your name written on them. The talents you possess, the ideas you nurture, and the prayers you've poured out are all aligned to this precise moment. It is time to stop apologizing for your dreams, to stop shrinking back, and to step fully into what God has called you to do. Comparison is a thief. It steals your focus, your joy, and your momentum. When you look at someone else's path, it is easy to feel that your progress is insufficient or that your journey is too slow. But what you see on the outside is never the whole story. You do not see the struggles, the sacrifices, and the lessons that others endured to reach their success. What you do see is their finish line, but your race is uniquely yours. You must run it with determination, keeping your eyes on your lane, following the guidance and timing of the one who knows what is best for you. Your destiny is personal, and it cannot be borrowed, replicated, or stolen. It is yours to claim, and it requires ownership, courage, and focus. Taking ownership of your destiny also means embracing your gifts and talents without apology. You were created with unique strengths, ideas, and visions that the world needs, but these can only manifest when you recognize and utilize them fully. Do not let the fear of failure or the opinion of others stop you from showing up as the person God designed you to be. Your voice, your actions, and your contribution are irreplaceable. There is no one else who can step into your role, take your position, or fulfill your purpose the way you can. Your life has been meticulously designed to leave a mark that no one else can leave. It is time to stop waiting for permission from the world or from others to live your purpose. The validation you need comes from within, from the one who created you, from the truth that you were chosen for this moment. Stand boldly, act decisively, and move forward with the confidence that what is yours cannot be taken away. Recognize that you are fully equipped, fully prepared, and fully capable of fulfilling the calling. That faith alone is not enough. Believing that something is possible is only the beginning. It is the fuel, but action is the engine that moves it forward. You can pray, hope, and dream, but until you step out and act on what God has placed in your heart, nothing changes. Miracles, breakthroughs, and divine appointments require movement. God has already done his part. He has prepared, positioned, and opened the doors, but it is up to you to walk through them. You must combine faith with action, trusting that every step you take in obedience aligns you more closely with your purpose. Action without faith is reckless, but faith without action is stagnant. You see, faith activates possibilities, but it is action that activates results. Every step you take, every decision you make, every choice to move forward, even when the outcome is unclear, strengthens your faith and builds momentum. When fear rises, action diminishes its power. When doubt tries to paralyze you, taking that first step breaks its hold. God honors movement. He blesses obedience. And he rewards those who refuse to remain idle, who refuse to wait passively, and who step boldly into the calling he has placed before them. Many people miss their miracles because they wait for perfect conditions. They wait until fear is gone, until doubt disappears, until everything feels safe and secure. But God rarely works in comfort zones. Divine breakthroughs come when faith and action intersect in the midst of uncertainty. The chosen ones move forward even when the path is unclear because they trust in God's guidance and his timing. The moment you act in faith, you signal to the universe and to God that you are ready. You are saying, I believe your promises, and I will not let fear or hesitation stop me. That step, however small, propels you into alignment with your destiny. Faith and action are inseparable partners. One without the other cannot fulfill the calling that has been placed on your life. Your prayers open doors, your belief sets the vision, and your action walks you through the opportunities that God has prepared. You have been equipped, you have been trained, and you have been positioned. Now is the time to move. Every opportunity requires participation. The gifts, the talents, and the dreams inside of you are dormant until you take responsibility to bring them into reality. Do not let them remain unused. Step boldly, knowing that God's favor goes before you and his power backs every action taken in alignment with your purpose. Understand this. Moving in faith does not mean there will be no obstacles. It does not mean the journey will be easy. There will be resistance. There will be setbacks, and there will be moments when fear tries to rise again. But the moment you act, the spiritual weight behind your faith strengthens. Every step taken in obedience builds momentum that propels you toward your breakthrough. You are no longer a bystander in your own life. You are a participant in the unfolding of your destiny. Action is the vehicle that carries faith from thought